But occasionally a politician says, enough.
I have vetoed the budget.
When Gary Johnson was governor of New Mexico, he kept saying no.
I vetoed half of the legislative product.
They must have hated you.
They did. They did.
A fellow Republican called him ignorant of the political process.
One of my veto messages was, I'm vetoing this piece of legislation because it's just way too long and we don't even understand what it says.
After all these vetoes, New Mexico must have collapsed in a heap of misery and poverty.
No. What you would think is you've got to sign these bills to get reelected. I vetoed all these bills and I got reelected.
Reelected by a wide margin, while criticizing government.
Man is superior to government and should remain master over it, not the other way around.
Voters seemed to like that, but much of the political class didn't. And Johnson vetoed even nice-sounding bills, like, what does he have against child care?
Establish a pilot program allowing the state to reimburse grandparents who take care of children in welfare families.
Pilot program, I think, is the key word there.
Pilot program sounds good. We're going to test it before we fund it.
The agenda was really about growing government, about spending more money, and really not making a difference.
Come on, guys.
But always spending more.
I vetoed a dog and cat exercise bill. And this was a Republican bill, but for my signature, it would have been law in New Mexico that pet stores exercise their dogs and cats 2 hours a day, 3 times a week. I signed that piece of legislation. I have to then establish the dog and cat exercise police. Well-intentioned, but come on, where does government end and where does personal responsibility begin?
The founders knew government should end at keeping the peace and enforcing contracts and property rights. Limited government leaves people free to pursue their own dreams, and that's worth fighting for.